a guy in England, Simon Dolan. He's a big businessman. I believe he's worth 300 million. He basically just said this illegal lockdown is absolute nonsense. People are dying, suicides, domestic abuse, everything that's going on right now, all these unnecessary deaths. And he just said he'd had enough. So he set up a crowdfunder. And initially he needed 30 grand just to get the ball rolling on the case to hire the barrister and the legal team. I checked it about 2 weeks ago and I believe there was 185 grand in the pot at that point. So many people were interested and everybody donated and it was great. So because I donated, I get weekly updates through my email about it. So he just basically, it began with his barrister asking the UK government's barrister for the SAGE minutes, and the UK government refused to release them because they were obviously hiding stuff. And then they put pressure on them and eventually they released them. So it was like 81 pages long. It was like, he actually posted it. I read through a bit of it, but it was just hours and hours of reading. So that was the first thing. And then 2 weeks ago was the next victory. That was when they proved that the UK government shut down the schools illegally. So they had no right to do it at all. So you've probably noticed the backpedaling over the last 2 weeks. It was like, oh, we'll put the kids in bubbles and send them back 2 days a week and 1 day a week and 2 hours a day. And then all of a sudden Boris was like, oh, we'll send the kids back full time. And then the other day, Nicola, oh, we'll send the kids back full time. So this is why the mainstream media were warned, stay away from the story. Do not report this. So if you follow Simon Dolan on Facebook, Twitter, he also has another Facebook page called Keep Britain Free. And he posts some interesting stuff on that as well. So it'll just keep you up to date with what's happening with the court case. So basically, he told us the other day that the date has been set. So next Thursday, the 2nd of July, it's getting taken to the High Court. So please God, High Court in London, as far as I know. So so he's just basically fighting on behalf of everybody in the UK. So you'll notice, I mean, they were trying to keep us in lockdown a few weeks ago, and then as the case was progressing, you could see Boris and Nicola, oh, we'll open this up, we'll open this up, we'll open this up, and they're quickly taking us out of lockdown because they know that it's illegal and they're going to be caught for it and they're going to be in trouble. So I don't know, it's either they'll win this in a few weeks and it'll be great, or they're going to drag it out and just it'll cost thousands and thousands. It'll probably go into millions because remember, Simon Dolan has a barrister and a whole legal team behind this, so it's costing mega bucks. So so the crowdfunder and everything, it's there on Facebook if any of you want to read it, if you want to look at the SAGE minutes, if you want to look at the case files that have been printed, if you want to donate to the case, you'll get updates into your email. It's just interesting to see what's going on, because like that, when you mention it to people, they're like, oh, I knew nothing about this. I've not seen that in the news. That's not on the BBC. And I'm like, so, MSM have been warned, stay away from this, because they know they're in trouble. So that's basically it.
Thank you.